Hello. Well, is that better? It's probably better. Okay. It's not complete, but here's a video of my second Stargate board game. So I'll put the goggles on and I'll show you how it plays. Right, using this, which I found on I think it's Stargate Wikipedia. This is essentially the orientation and all the glyphs that I'll be using. And here it is. As you can see, it's incomplete. It needs the background. None of these are stuck down yet. But once it's all stuck down, I've got the background, stuck it all down. That's it. That's all that needs done. There are two ways to play this game. Each way you play uses these tokens again from the first game, so up to 5 players. I'll use it midway. The first way, you just roll the dice, and you move. You start from wherever. Forgot one thing. Let me just get that, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Now, you can have up to 10 players instead of just the 5, or 5 players and have spares. These are the address cards. Now on the back you've got the iris, and on the front you've got the destination and the address. Now what I've actually done is gone through fan-made websites and got the actual address from the show, apart from the last symbol, because that could be from anywhere. So we've got Earth, Abydos, Chulak, Praklarush Teanas, or Heavenly Bodies, Uma Thurman, oh yes, Camelot, Takara, the Sangreal planet, I just call it Sangreal, Tolana, and Idora, and Keb. So you'd shuffle these up somehow, give them out to all the players. And the idea is you're supposed to get all these symbols. Now, you could get it in order, but that would just take too long. So I came up with just 2 simple little ways how to play it. Any of these symbols you get, you flip over the piece, and that's your piece got. So you roll the dice. You start from, I suppose you can start from your point of origin or anywhere. It doesn't really matter. If you start from a point of origin that you've already got, you can't flip that over yet until you've come round and got it again. So you start from there, you roll the dice, you move as many places, and then you can either flip your tile or leave it and it's next person's go, and so on and so forth, until the first person to get all 7 of their symbols is the winner. Now, as you can see, you got the symbols and then you got the chevrons already activated. So this is what it should look like. Actually, I'll use Earth symbol for this one, and bring that here. Put it on the dark part. There we go. So as you can see, that's a symbol, and that's a chevron. Now, originally, it'll all be like that. So it's just a symbol. So you land your... Where's my play piece gone? There we go. You land your play piece on that, and if you need that, say for example on Abydos, you need that, so you flip it over, and that's chevron engaged. So that's engaged, and there you go. As simple as that. So all of these originally are supposed to be flipped over, and then you flip them over, and that's engaged. And then you can see which ones around the board are engaged and disengaged. The kicker is if someone else lands on a play space that you need but they don't need, so say Mr. Atlantis here lands on an engaged Earth symbol, and Mr. Atlantis here is with Earth, he doesn't need that. They have the choice then to disengage any chevron. So that screws up the next that person there. So that person has to then go around again to re-engage it. So it's a good element of screwing up your friends or other players' progression, so to speak. So it kind of lengthens the game. So you go around the board, blah blah blah, you land wherever, you flip if you need it, you don't flip if you don't need it, or if you want to screw up someone, you unflip a symbol if you want to and you don't need it. If you both need the same symbol, obviously you'd probably want to leave it, unless you really want to be a bit of a dick, and then disengage it to stop them. So yeah, that's the main way of playing. That's the first way of playing. The second way of playing... Where's the play piece? See, I need the background so I can actually see where my play pieces are. Second way of playing, in my Slurm can, are cards. Now these are really roughly made, they're not professionally made. The entire board is not really properly made, and even these cards, it's still playable, it's all playable. What I've done is I've come up with cards that will help play, shake things up with gameplay. The second way of playing is that every time you land on one before you flip, or even if after you flipped, you draw a card, and then you have to do what it says. So, say for example you've got like two people playing, one person's here and this person's here. So this person rolls, goes here, draws a card, and this one says move forwards to the next player. So this one moves to there. Now if this one didn't need this one, didn't flip it, but this one did need this one, and this one can then flip it, unless the card says not to. And then you've got various cards that do various stuff, and obviously it goes in the discard pile. Move forward to the next player. Yeah, I've got several of the same type of cards. Move backwards 8 spaces. Everyone has to discard any lucky cards they have. Move to a symbol that's only in your address, but you cannot engage it. Everyone move to the Earth symbol, so everyone will therefore start there again. Here's a long one. Switched. Pick a random player and swap address cards. Then you both pick a symbol on that card to disengage. Return address cards to original players. If no symbols are engaged, discard this card straight away. So yeah, there are cards in here that you can keep. I can't remember what they're called. I think they're called. I've forgotten what they're called. But you've got lucky cards and other cards. Some cards you get to keep in your hand for the duration of the game or a certain number of turns. Other cards you can keep and use and play. Let me just go through here. There we go. There we go. This is my notepad file of all the cards in the game. Now the thing with these cards and this game, I can use it as a template for any other game that I want to create. Like I want to create a Achievement Hunter style game in this same style, because I'll use Achievement Hunter logo. There's 10 chevrons or symbols on each corner, and I can do that with the Achievement Hunter logo because it's round. And instead of having actual address cards, I'll have like excuse me, I'll have like proper cards. Which will have something on the side that you need to collect. Slightly different way of playing with that one is that instead of getting one of these, each player draws about 6 or 7 cards. Then they'll look at their cards, discard any doubles, and then pull again until they've got like 6 or 7 individual cards, and then they'll go round and round playing. You can even use these same action cards as well, just probably reworded slightly differently to fit the theme of the game. So what we've got: direction reversals, moves to a symbol not in your address card, switched, move to a symbol that's next to a symbol you need, blah 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 blah. So we got lucky cards, which help you out, and incoming wormhole cards. That's the other one. These ones are the real kickers. They proper will mess with people. So yeah, and that's pretty much it. That's my second Stargate board game, incomplete at the moment, but once I've got the background, I can stick that down. I can then stick these ones, the symbols themselves with double-sided sticky tape, onto that permanently, and then stick these flip ones on as well permanently, and it'll be all done. The reason why I've also cut it into quarters, now I'm going to mess this up a little, is so that it is portable. I can then essentially and very carefully do this. Now obviously if they're all stuck down I don't have to be so careful, but obviously I have to be wary of flippable tiles, all the flippable tiles, to make sure they're not going to get ripped off. But yeah, now that's essentially portable. I can put that in a bag and fit quite nicely, together with the address cards and the action cards, and obviously the play pieces and dice. So yeah, there we go. That's my second Stargate board game. Yeah.